Hello and welcome to another Grand Arena Championship. I'm Heathen13 and this is Season 22, Week 1, Round 3. We're back in the finals after two relatively easy matches, and for this third match of the week, we have something kind of interesting. And for this interesting match, my opponent is named Eno. So let's look at the matchup. Alright, checking the hotbot, I have the vast majority of green on my side, so let's take a closer look. In the stats, we have some really interesting things here. One, Eno's guild GP is extremely low, 179 million. But his other stats are actually more interesting to me. He's only got 438,000 lifetime banners, which is definitely on the low side, and his best score is only 31,000. But check out his offensive wins compared to defense. That is a 94.7% ratio of defense to wins. That is the highest ratio I have ever seen. And coupled with the fact he's only ever done 10 undersizes and 14 clears, immediately I thought this guy must just auto set every single time. But in fact, he doesn't. He sets a real defense every single time. It's just mostly an FU defense to the point where almost nobody attacks him. And he almost never attacks. It is the most odd thing ever, because I would think if you don't care about the rewards and you're not going to play, that you wouldn't take the time to set a defense either, but he does. So I think it's going to be kind of an interesting match. Comparing our rosters, he's got a little bit of a higher GP than I do overall, but I have the advantage on top 80 and top 65. I've got 13 more Zetas than he does, and a little bit of a speed advantage, but not too much. I also have a few more Gear 13s, and he's got a couple more Gear 12s. Checking out the mods, and I have a huge advantage. Almost 120 more 6-dot mods total, and just a ton more mods with speed secondaries, and way more mods with high offense percent secondaries as well. But when we look at the relics, even though I have 8 more relic characters than he does, he's got 16 more total relic levels. Now, what's interesting is he doesn't have a ton of relic 7s though. Most of his relic characters have been brought up to tier 4 or tier 5. So a lot of mid-tier relic characters. Checking out the meta character report, and for the second time this week, I am matched up against somebody who does not have a GL, which is just a huge advantage for me. And despite his low guild GP, he does have a 7-star negotiator and 7-star malevolence. So let's take a quick look at his roster, see if anything jumps out. So you can see he's running a JKL in Squad Arena, and there's not anything here that screams unusual. He's got a good Grievous squad, he's got a good Padme squad, he's got everything he needed to get JKL. He's got a really good Darth Revan team, all Relic 6 and 5. His Traya trio is all Relict. He's got a bunch of Rebels and Jedi at Relic. Just solid roster, honestly. The only thing that's lacking is a Galactic Legend. So, once again, I'm attacking in the middle of the night. We're only halfway through the attack phase, but this is when I have the time to do it. So let's check out the board. My opponent has not attacked yet. Again, I don't actually think he's going to, because he almost never does. I did still set a couple decent teams on defense. I put my Darth Revan here, along with Padme and Mon Mothma down below. And then up top, I put Grievous with Crew and Phasma. If he's gonna attack, I would assume he would go through the top, and then he would see in the back that I didn't put great ships. I put my Empire and my Rebels back here, so nothing that should trouble him. And if he gets to the very back, he's got a Lando squad, a Dooku team, and then I actually set my Ewoks. Because again, I don't expect him to attack, and if he does, I don't expect him to get through the bottom zone there. Mostly because my Darth Revan is faster than his, and I'm not sure he has a team that could beat it. So, what did he set for me on defense? What does he put on defense that scares everybody away from even attacking? Up top, he's got some well-relic Geos, a well-relic JTR team, and a very well-relic Grievous squad. Down on the bottom, he sets Night Sisters, Padme, and his gas team. So as always, we'll go through the bottom first, and I'm gonna go after his gas first with my CLS. We will take the standard team and see if we can't get these guys down without losing too many banners. So we will go straight in on gas and hopefully get him down quickly so that we can get those pesky clones down quick. What do we got? So we got 5s and we got the mass assist. And he is down. And now Rex is down. Let's go for the AoE. So I think this might take them both out. Almost. Just do a basic. And there he steals my banners. And here I kill him. Alright, so Padme is interesting because there's no General Kenobi. So I feel pretty confident about taking my Traya with Thrawn here. Even if there was General Kenobi, I think this is what I was going to do. It's always a little scary when you see a bunch of high relics and my Traya trio is all still gear 12. But they're fast enough. Actually, her Padme is going to go first. But that's why I have Set there to deal with the first kick. And I knew Thrawn should be second. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I fat-fingered, guys. I fat-fingered. That was supposed to be on Traya, and apparently I hit Scion. That is no bueno. This is going to be a problem, because I have to wait until I can get Isolate on Padme. Okay. Whew. Thankfully, there's no GK. If Kenobi was there, that would have sucked, because I would have got stuck behind the taunt, and I would not have been able to do anything about it. So I think we're still safe here, because no General Kenobi. But either way, wow, that was horrible. Horribly played. The goal here with Sit Down by our Trooper is just to soak up some damage so that they don't get to the important people as fast. I'm not going to AoE. I just want to make sure that we get to Nihilus for the Annihilate as soon as possible. And let's actually put a hit over on Ahsoka to get rid of all of that. Pass this back over to Nihilus. And we'll reduce their, or increase their cooldowns again. We reduced Nihilus's. Nice, we got our Hell by Hatred. We'll strip any buffs they might have. I will fracture Jedi Knight Anakin again so he can't do as much damage. We'll keep putting hits on him, and I'm going to kill Padme. Since she is, if anything were to go south here, and I had to come and clean this battle up, I would want to make sure we don't have the leadership. So, not that I think anything's going to go wrong here. I'm going to put this on Shock now so that she doesn't keep healing. But we'll just keep going in on Anakin. And eventually we will get him down. Let's pass that to Traya. Oh, I did it again. Do you see that? I swear I was hitting Traya and it gave it to Scion again. So I have to be really careful with that. I'm going to do my best to be more intentional because that was crazy. Alright, I need to stop hitting Anakin because I'm about to annihilate him. So we'll go ahead and fracture Ahsoka. The issue I'm having right now is I'm not being able to get a whole lot of damage off because Varys is over here. So I need to take care of Varys as well. But as soon as I get my Annihilate, I will take out Jedi Knight Anakin. In the meantime, I'll start hitting on Varys. Because I have already wasted, not wasted, I've already spent 3 of my minutes and only have 2 of them down. So let's get Varys down ASAP so that we can actually start critting these people. We can crit, but let's see if we can actually... Hey, I got it to the right person that time. We can crit, she just keeps healing us because of her Zeta. So, I'd prefer not to have to kill everybody with Annihilate, but if that's the case, that's what I will do. You would think I would be able to kill at least somebody. I mean, this Bears is only a gear 11, but I am getting no traction. In fact, I think I might Annihilate her next, just so that I can churn through everybody else. I may have to put this on auto. There we go. Here's my Annihilate. And here is auto to try and make sure that I get through all these. All right. That was a little sketchy, but it worked. Okay, so we've got this Night Sister team, and normally I would be saving Vader for my Geo counter, but those bugs are really well geared, and I don't think, even with my Relic 7 Vader, I'm worried that he won't get through it. So instead I'm going to use Vader here, and it's a total overkill, which I don't normally do either in the front, but I think I can afford it because I saved Jedi Master Luke for offense. So I can split Jedi Master Luke and Jedi Knight Luke up if I need to, and this way I can put the weapons tech on Vader and just annihilate, kill all of these Night Sisters without worrying about having them come back. So we will systematically work through these ladies and hopefully walk away with close to max banners, unless they steal a bunch. So let's see what's in back. Most of his opponents don't ever get to the back, so I don't know what's here. Okay, more good stuff. I am gonna have to take a moment to figure out how I'm clearing all this. So give me a second and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back and I have a plan. It is contingent on a couple risks working. So we're gonna start up top. The first risk is gonna be, can my Night Sisters take out this Grievous? It's questionable. I'd like to think it's gonna work and we'll get away with a 55, but there's a definite possibility that this goes south. Not only are all of his Separatist droids here relicked well, but they're also modded pretty well as well. So we'll do our best. Go after B2 here, but it is the basic configuration. There isn't any wrinkles, there's no watt, there's no newt, anything like that, so give it a shot. It is always sketchy, and you know, that's just part of the thing, but if we can get a little lucky, so far so good. Do I want to risk it? No, he's gonna go again soon, so let's bring him back. Ideally I'd like to pile up more deaths so that DACA is just that much more strong. We've already taken out B1. Ooh, stay off my DACA, please. Ooh, okay, well, it's over. That is a bummer. It was going pretty well. Now, I don't want to clean this up with Jedi Knight Revan, so I'm gonna try and clean it up with Bad Batch, and that could be a huge mistake, because my Bad Batch is, they're all still gear 8 and 9, but I've already lost a battle, so we'll not worry if I lose a second. But I really want to hold on to Jedi Knight Revan to try and go after that Traya squad in the back. So we'll do this, and we'll see if we can get lucky. Ouch, Wrecker's gone already, and the whole team's almost gone already. We'll do that, and that did nothing. Not used to not going, you know, in a certain order. And, the hope is that I can just take... Oh, that was close. That was really close. But that is not so close. And we're stuck at the moment. And I screwed up there because Omega had the thing so she could target, and now it's gone. So let's get rid of that. Now can we hit? Nope, still can't hit. Not gonna happen. Came close. And I can't even use my Ewoks to finish them off either. Because they're on defense for like the first time in ever. Alright, well, we'll bring somebody in just to kill Grievous. It was interesting and fun, I guess, but ultimately kind of a waste. That's a bummer. I hate to 3-shot, but I knew this was a risk, and is what it is. So let's do this, and we'll just bring this crew in. At this point, there's no point in undersizing. We will just stun him and kill him. Let's see if we can get this done on him this way. With Aura? Nope, but we'll kill him. Okay, so that was a bummer, but again, I knew the risk. We're going to jump back to the back and see if my Jedi Knight Revan team takes out this Traya team. I think it should, but I have a couple questions, and hopefully it answers to the good. I'm going to get rid of Nihilus first, because I don't want to deal with his Annihilate. And otherwise, if they kill me, I'll be fine because of Jolie. As long as I can get him down quickly enough. And then I'll work on Traya. And I know I'm taking a little bit of damage because all of the out-of-turn attacks by Yoda. But that's okay. Isolated on Basila, so she can't give out any buffs anymore. But I can give buffs to everybody but Basti. And I can cleanse some stuff and heal some stuff. And let's go ahead and take Traya. I'm not really worried about anybody else. It's a little annoying with Maul because he can put the days, but let's go ahead and spread that out and take out Scion. Yeah, this is going to work fine. Banners aren't going to be great, but I've already dropped a battle today, so banners aren't going to be great no matter what. Let's take out Scion, not Scion, Sidious rather. Let's pass that around, try and get some protection back. And stun, maybe? Let's go ahead and call everybody. We're not going to get protection back. It's going to be like a 56 or something. But I'm okay with that. Oh, it's not even going to be a 56 because Yoda doesn't even have his health full. Oh well. The point is, it worked. So I'm happy with that. Let's go back up to the top. We can now use the teams I'm thinking about to go through here. Jedi Training Ray, you are going to get gassed. Alright. Let's see if we can get BB-8 out of here. Oh, and they stunned me. Where's my Rex? There we go, Rexy. We'll kill BB-8. Get rid of all them buffs. Nope, we didn't get rid of hardly any of the buffs. But we will counter people to death. And it's just R2 now. But it's going to be a 55. So, banners definitely not good this time. And paying the price there on Grievous allows me to use my Jedi Master Luke team here. And I think I'm going to leave Ezra off. I don't think he's going to be particularly helpful. And I think he's just one more person to die or lose a banner on. So I will efflux first. And make sure we have taunt up on him the whole time. We'll send in Jedi Knight Luke to do the damage and stun. Keep sending Jedi Knight Luke in there. And, oh, I didn't even realize we had already got rid of his taunt, so do that. And this is definitely super overkill, and that's okay. Because who doesn't like a little overkill now and then? And I'm not sure what kind of ships to look that he's sets, because nobody ever gets to them. So he set his Negotiator and his Rebels. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do Malevolence against Negotiator. It's not great banners, but it's familiar and reliable, and that also allows me to keep my Negotiator to go against his Rebels, which is kind of a slam dunk, usually. So we'll go this route and hope everything goes well. And he's got the old school traditional setup, so should allow me to get him down fairly quickly with just losing my first Vulture Droid there. And even then, I haven't lost him yet, so maybe we get lucky. I like to do the cleanse on the Vulture Droid, that way I get 2 assists against Anakin there. And he usually dies here anyway, the Vulture Droid that is. He went with the shuttle, which is great. So now I'm able to do my AoE and kill Anakin and hold off on bringing a reinforcement in yet. So I'll just work on the Y-Wing. He's gone, and the next time I get an attack with my Hyena Bomber, I can target 5s, and he's gone. I actually didn't need hardly any of my reinforcements. So when I get another one here in a second, I'm going to bring in Spy. Didn't even need one. Wow, didn't need one at all. It's a little frustrating because that could have been so many more banners. So let's skimp a little bit on this one, and we'll just bring 2 reinforcements because this should go super smoothly. Watch it not go super smoothly. So we will target. Oh, it's not even Hans. Oh my gosh, I wasn't paying attention. Totally didn't look. Wasn't even Han's Millennium Falcon. Holy moly. I didn't need to bring any reinforcements here either. But let's make sure we're topped off on the Y-Wing. And oh man, they're gonna bring somebody in and steal some banners, I bet. Nope, they didn't. Alright, well, that was a nice set of ship battles. Like that. We've got bounty hunters here, and I have got geos for them. So we'll do that. And I feel pretty good about this. The counter I use often, and we can just go ahead and pound on the boss here, and as soon as he is out of protection, his health should go down fairly quickly. We've already got the burning there from Django, so as soon as Pothole comes up, we will cleanse it all. And I'm just gonna stay on. Oh, didn't even have to stay on him. He just got taken out fairly easily. Now that we've got that ability block from Boba, we will need to definitely do some healing. There's our heal. And can't do anything again about the bombs. That's just the way it is. So hopefully this will take long enough to get through everybody so that we can build some of this health back. But I'm a little dubious. I think we're going to end up with like a 57. Unless I can get to another heal, but I don't think we will now. We're way too far away. So we'll just keep hitting Vanguard and take our low banners. Oh, 59, okay. I really thought that was going to be a lot less. Alright, against this Hux team, I have my Jedi Training Ray, but I don't want to mess with that. So instead I have Bam, and I like Bam against crew. And I'm putting Vet Han on there, so his big AoE can add to the Whistling Birds. So we will go ahead and stun crew, so he can't stun us. We'll start taking away the turn meter. And, oh, I should have saved the AoE. What was I doing? That was silly. We will save the AoE this time. Let's go ahead and put that on Vet Han so he survives. And see if I can get any Whistling Birds up at this point. We're at 8. Alright, we're at 17. That's pretty good. And we're at 20. So all we need is to hit it. And there went 3 of them. Very nice. Now the question is, can I get enough health back? Let's go ahead and... Oh, I wanted to stun Kylo. But I don't... I'm not going to be able to recover. That's a bummer. Oh well. Well, it worked well. It just didn't get the banners I wanted. And that's mostly my fault. Being impatient and not really knowing what I was doing with Vet Han, and I really need to get their speeds clocked better. In any event, there it is. There are my attacks. 2447. That is the lowest banner count for me this week by far, but it should be a win based on what he said on defense. He's only got a couple decent teams left for offense. He's got CLS, Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan, and Vader, basically. Jedi Knight Luke. So he's got maybe 4 or 5 teams, but I don't think he has enough to clear. And like I said, he hardly ever attacks. So I'll be back at the end of the attack phase to let you know if he attacked, and if he did, what ended up happening. So I will see you then. Alright, so we are at the end of the attack phase. There are 13, 12, 11, 10 seconds left. Let's see if my opponent ever came back to attack. And Eno did not. I don't think he even made a single attempt. No attempts down here on the bottom, and no attempts here up on the top. And so that is it. 2447 to 1010 is our final. I want to say thank you to Eno for setting a defense, It's much better than getting an auto set. I think I've said that every single match this week. I hope next week I have some more exciting matches to show you. But having said that, I want to say thank you for watching, and I will see you again in next round.